What is up, you guys? Episode 2 of my reverse diet series starts now. There we go. Alright, so a lot has happened since episode 1 of the reverse diet. Just to update you guys on the photo shoot with 1UP that I had to redo, I'm just letting you know that it went well. I did not look as lean as I was the first shoot. That's life. I'm not worried about it. I still looked good. The shoot was done at a gym instead of where it was done last time. It was in like a studio. I liked that better because it was more like action shots, more athletic, less commercial looking. So that was cool. Some of the photos, these are some of my favorite photos that came from the photo shoot. I am proud of myself for doing that shoot. I think I looked good, especially considering everything that happened with my allergies and all of that. So the photo shoot went well. I will be posting more photos from that shoot in a couple weeks or whatever, as soon as I get them approved. After the photo shoot, my coach, so the way that he likes to do a reverse diet is he likes to give you a range. So instead of like a set number like I had for my prep, for each macro, I'm gonna have a range. So right now he gave me a range of 150 to 160 carbs, so he raised it by 10. I've been sticking to the lower end of the range. I've been sticking around 150 for the past week. My protein is still at 120 grams. And my fat is still at 20, and it's hard, you guys. Especially with the increase in carbs, it's hard to eat carbs without increasing fats. So I've been eating just a very low fat stuff. First, I'm gonna answer all of your YouTube questions from the last episode so I can make sure we're all on the same page. By the way, this is a sticker that you put on like your Mac. It looks so cute. I forgot where I got it from. I'll have to find out for you. Oh! Also, those of you guys who watched my June favorites video, I am now holding a Nuts and More contest. They actually watched my video, Nuts and More did, and they told me that they would be happy to give away a couple jars of Nuts and More to whoever can correctly guess how many jars of Nuts and More I will finish in the month of July. So I'm just giving you guys a fair warning. You guys are totally underestimating my Nuts and More eating capabilities. So if you'd like to enter the contest, please head over to that video. I will link it below. And write in your comments your guess for the month of July. Yeah, you guys are like way off right now. So please comment your guess and I will host that giveaway at the end of this month. Super cool of Nuts and More. Thank you so much for doing that for you guys. I'm glad that they like the idea. And I'm glad that they want to contribute and give you guys some free stuff. So I'm just going to answer the questions that pertain to the reverse diet because you guys have asked me a lot of questions and I don't want this to turn into a Q&A. I can do that in a separate video, but I just want to answer your questions regarding the reverse diet so you guys understand everything about reverse dieting through this series. Why is it important during the reverse diet to not gain weight so fast? Why does it matter if you gain it slowly or fast? The reason we want to increase weight very gradually is because we want to limit the amount of fat that we put on right away. So like I said before, when we're done dieting or when you just did a show, your body is like primed to put on weight. And we want that weight, the increase, to be more, we want it to be as lean as possible. We want it to be lean muscular gains instead of fat. So if you overeat and you gain a crazy amount of weight really fast, more likely than not, it's going to be more adipose tissue than lean muscle mass because lean muscle mass takes a long time to build. You know, if you're gaining at a rapid pace, you want to be careful that you're not putting on too much adipose tissue. So the reason that it's important is because we want to limit the amount of adipose tissue that we put on as much as we can. We want it to be lean muscular gains over fat. Everyone is commenting about my protein ice cream bowl recipe. It's so good, you guys. If you haven't tried it, please go try it. I put a how-to video on my reverse dieting episode 1, so the recipe is in there. It's also on my Instagram. You guys, you love it. It's so awesome. Ask, do you count vegetables and fiber into your net carb intake? Yes, absolutely, you guys. vegetables and fiber are carbs. They're the better kind of carbs to eat than like sugar carbs, but they do count as carbs. They are 100% carbs. Some people who like post recipes saying 0 carb recipe and it's all vegetables, I'm like, it's not 0 carbs, that's carbs. If that was 0 carbs, then I would have done my whole prep on no carbs. Like, that does not make sense. So you guys, just so you understand, like, you can track them or not, but just so you understand, vegetables and fiber are carbs, just like starchy carbs and sugar carbs. They still are carbs. So can you please explain why it's important to ease off of cardio instead of stopping it completely right away? So that's a great question. So think of it as like a math equation. It is all about calories in versus calories out. How much you intake in a day versus how much you expend. So if you are intaking 2,000 calories a day and you're only expending or, you know, burning off 1,500 calories a day, you're in a caloric surplus because you are burning less than you're consuming. So it's important to ease off of cardio because, look at my shoulder. What? Look at him shoulder. You see that? Fingers right there. Fingers. I just had a bro moment. What was I saying? As you ease out of your cardio, your metabolism should be picking up more and making up for the cardio that you're not doing. That makes sense. That was a good way to say it. Good job, Katie. Someone asked, do I monitor sodium? Yes, I do. You can do that in MyFitnessPal. If you tap on the nutrition where it lists all of the micro and macronutrients you get, it has sodium there. It's a great tool to use. I just like to know where my sodium levels are. I don't like have a specific number that I try to hit, but I am trying to get my sodium up because the sodium will drive water into your muscle. So like a problem that I had with my prep is because I was eating so clean, my sodium was very, very low and my pumps were very small because I didn't have the sodium I needed to drive the water into my muscle tissue to make my muscles pop. So when I had a pump, I felt like I had a pump, but I didn't look like I had one because I didn't have enough sodium to drive water into the muscle tissue to pump up my muscles. So that's something that if you are training to build muscle, you can work your again, gradually, you want to work your sodium up a little bit higher. Not crazy sodium because you don't want to cause health problems or whatever, but I want to get my sodium level up to 3,500 milligrams a day. Right now it's around 2,000 milligrams a day, so that's something that I'm going to work on through my reverse diet and my bulking. That's that! How long was your last prep and how long were you in a caloric deficit? So I competed in junior nationals in Chicago in June. The show before that was November of 2015. I did the Ferrigno Legacy. So I had been prepping for the Ferrigno Legacy for 6 months. So I started prepping for that show in June of last year, so a full year ago. So I have been in a caloric deficit for a full year, for 12 months now. A little bit over 12 months, which is ridiculous. Don't ever do that. I'm never doing that again. Oh my gosh, it was horrible. Future plans for me, moving forward, I am so excited, you guys, to take a whole year and a half off. I'm taking a full 18 months off of being in a caloric deficit to really work on my physique and build muscle and get my calories high enough before I start another prep. So I cannot tell you how excited I am to have such a long off season. I'm so motivated to really make some good changes on my physique, and it's important to give yourself enough time to do that. I mean, being lean is really fun, but it's not realistic if you really want to put on muscle like I do. So I am going to build and eat and just enjoy my off season and embrace the thickness that comes with it. I like my body when it's a little bit more thick and muscular. I don't like feeling so skinny and depleted all the time. I like feeling strong. I like lifting heavy. I like being curvy and having a little more to grab onto. You guys will see that through this series. I'm not going to remain this lean all the time. I want to keep it, I don't want to be sloppy. I don't want to blow up and get too much fat. But I am going to increase my body fat to help me put on more muscle. It's just going to be awesome, and I'm so excited about it. Someone asked why I do HIIT training. HIIT cardio helps me burn my fat more than steady state does. I like to do my HIIT cardio. Another muscle. Yeah, this lighting though. I like to do my HIIT cardio on the stairs or the spin bike, like I have Betsy right here. That's Betsy, you guys. She's my spin bike. She is beautiful. Or the Stairmaster. I have knee problems, so those types of cardio are the most low impact for my knees. I don't like to run. I have asthma. I don't like to feel like I can't breathe. I stay away from running if at all possible. The way that I do my HIIT training is I do 1 minute high intensity, 1 minute low intensity. So for example, on the spin bike, I will turn the resistance to like medium, do a minute, and then turn the resistance up a lot and get up on my feet and pedal as hard and fast as I can for a minute, and then I would go back down to the medium sitting for a minute. So I just alternate 1 minute high and low intensity for as long as I'm going to do my cardio. And for the stairs, I usually do a level 9 for a minute for my lower intensity, and then I amp it up to level 17 for a minute on and off, just like the spin bike. It would be interesting to know about your emotions and thoughts on how to overcome that coming out of your reverse diet, post-comp blue feelings. To be totally honest with you, of course I love being lean and I love being shredded, but realistically, it's not an everyday look that you can maintain. My body feels better, I sleep better when I have a little bit higher body fat. It's just not natural for your body to be at such a low, extreme body fat. Like you are for your show. Like when I was that lean, I couldn't sleep. Like my body, I was just like so tired and hungry, and it's not a fun feeling to be like that for forever. Like, ugh. Coming out of your post-show and dealing with the fat gain that you're gonna have in the post-show blues, it's really like a trade-off, because you're trading in the shredded, like really sexy abs and everything like that for feeling better. So yeah, it sucks to lose the shreds, but you're feeling better, you're feeling stronger, you get to eat more, I sleep better. So really for me, it's like I just have to switch my mentality from like I have to be really shredded to like now it's time to give back to my body and recover and build and love myself a little bit more and let myself feel good. So that's a good way to think about it. Don't think about it like if you're going into a show and you're worried about the post-competition like struggles, I would go into the show like with the thought in mind that you're not going to stay that shredded forever, and that's not the last time you'll be that shredded. So don't think of it like, oh no, this is the only time I'm gonna look this good in my whole life. No, like it's totally achievable again. So keep that mentality as like enjoy the moment when you're in the moment and being really shredded and looking like your best ever. Really soak that in and enjoy it. But then keep it in the back of your mind that your body, when it's a little bit higher in body fat, is still beautiful and wonderful, and appreciate that for what it is. And then keep in mind when you are having a higher body fat that you will be shredded again. You know, don't get so sucked into feeling like you have to maintain a certain look. Try to learn to appreciate your body in all of its phases, and you know, look at the bigger picture. Like if you wake up one day like heavy and you're like, oh no, like I've gained a bunch of weight or whatever, keep in mind that you can be shredded again. You can lose that weight again. It's not the end of the world. Learn to love your body in all of its phases and to appreciate your body for what it does for you, and don't be so critical on yourself. That's pretty much it for the reverse diet questions on my YouTube channels, or on my last episode. Okay, so now I want to talk about this week and my body this week. So you guys, this whole entire week I've been hanging around 120 pounds in the morning when I wake up. By the way, that's the best time you can weigh yourself, is in the morning after using the restroom and before you eat breakfast. If you weigh yourself at the same time, at that time every morning, that's probably the most true body weight time for you to weigh yourself. So just keep that in mind. Don't weigh yourself at night one day and then in the morning and the next day, because so much goes into your weight throughout the day, and I will explain that right now. So like I said, this week my body has been hanging around 120 pounds. So for stage weight, I was 113 pounds. So that's a 7-ish pound increase in the past 3 weeks. And to be honest, yes, that's a little bit higher than I wanted it to be for being 3 weeks post-show. But let me tell you why I'm not worried about it. There are so many things, so many factors that have caused this increase, and this is a great thing to keep in mind for you guys. If you've been staying around the same amount of weight and then one morning you wake up and you're like 3 pounds heavier or something, keep in mind that that is not pure fat. You did not gain 3 pounds of fat in one day. So much goes into weight increases like that. So in the past week, my coach, so he raised my carbs by 10. He decreased my cardio by half. He decreased my cardio from 60 minutes of HIIT to 30 minutes of HIIT. That is a huge decrease. And he did that just because he knew how tired my body has been and how much it needs to just recover. So if I had been doing more cardio, I probably wouldn't be 7 pounds heavier than I was at stage weight, but my body really just needed the rest, so that's why he cut it in half right away. He was like, girl, you need some rest, do half the cardio in 30 minutes, it's okay. So, number 1, the carb increase. Number 2, the cardio decreased by half. Number 3, I started taking creatine this week, which initially when you start taking creatine, it can make you hold on to water weight. Number 4, I have been eating artificial sugars, I've been eating processed foods, all stuff that I have not been eating on my prep, so that can make you hold a lot of water. So those are all factors. I feel like I'm missing one. What is another one? No, I did not gain 7 pounds of pure fat in 3 weeks. Am I worried about it? No, I'm not worried about it. Also, my body, I know my body, and it likes to hang around the 120 area. When I'm dieting, I always get stuck around 120. Like, my body just does not like to go below 120. So I kind of anticipated being around 120 pretty fast because that's where my body just likes to hang out at. It keeps its equilibrium around 120. So I'm not worried about it. I don't feel like I've gained any crazy amount of fat. I feel like I look pretty good. I'm feeling really strong, and that's partly due to the creatine as well. I'm gonna make a video about supplements and creatine and stuff for women because I get a lot of questions about should women take creatine. If you want me to do that, please comment below. I'm thinking about doing a supplement video because supplements can be very confusing and annoying with all the different companies and supplements and promises. Okay, my stats. I'm 5'2.5". I'm 120 pounds now. Now, if I start to gain more weight, like if I gained another 7 pounds in the next 3 weeks, I would probably be a little bit worried. I will keep you posted on that. Otherwise, think about if I need to say anything else. I also wanted to tell you guys that I'm finally releasing my 12-week Bikini Body Challenge ebook. I have been working on this ebook for like literally 6 months, and it's finally in its final stages. You guys, I have put so much thought into designing each workout. It's gonna be so good. I'm so excited for you guys to try it. It's gonna be pretty cheap, and at the beginning of like when I first released the ebook, I'm gonna have some deals and promos so you guys can get it at a discounted price. So please keep an eye out for it. It's gonna be, so it's a 12-week training program. Now, that does not include nutrition, but I'm going to have a deal where if you buy my 12-week Bikini Body Challenge, you can get my nutrition guidelines for free or for half off or something like that, just to give you kind of both nutrition and training. But the training program, I designed it to be like leaning, toning out kind of program. It's just totally kick-ass. You guys will love it. It has 3 different phases. Each phase lasts 4 weeks, and each phase gets a little bit more difficult and challenging than the phase before it, with the different exercises and the way that I laid out each workout. The 12-week challenge does have cardio regimen included in the program, and you just literally go through it and read it as it goes. Like, I put the cardio as I want you guys to do it in the program. So primarily it's a weightlifting program with plyometric workout days, cardio, and you're gonna train 6 days a week. Obviously you don't have to, but that's how I designed the program. So I tested my 12-week challenge with one of my clients, and I also tried it myself. It is hard. It is not for the faint at heart. I made it that way on purpose because I want to challenge you, and I know that you guys can do it. So Get it with one of your girlfriends or boyfriends. It's for guys too. Get it with one of your friends. Do it together. It'll be fun, you guys. It's the middle of summer. Get in shape. It's time for me to kick your booties. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, I'm excited. Should be releasing this week. Wet out. Oh, I do want to say the supplements that I'm taking through my reverse diet, just to keep you fully in the loop. I added creatine. It also has glutamine in the supplements from 1UP. I love this because it has the glutamine, so it's really good for recovery. Having my lactic acid buildup be minimal helps me recover faster. I always recommend people take glutamine, especially if they lift and train really hard, just because we want to take care of your muscle and your body as much as possible. The creatine, yes, it has made me hold on to a little bit more water, but it has improved my lifts by so much. Like, I love taking creatine. I feel much stronger. It's a supplement that I really do believe in. I also take CLA every day with food, so one in the morning, one in the middle of the day, and one at night with a meal. The CLA is like, it combats fat with healthy fat, so provides your body with the amount of fats that it needs. Definitely recommend it. It's a great supplement to take, especially if you're trying to stay lean and be lean. It's a fat metabolizer. Definitely have seen results with that. I have been taking Make Her Lean. It is a thermogenic fat burner, fat metabolizer by 1UP. It also promotes appetite control, which is primarily the reason that I'm taking this right now. Otherwise, I would not be taking a fat burner during my building season, but I do want to take it through my reverse diet just while I'm initially gaining the weight back, so to keep the fat gain at a minimum. I want to cover all my bases and make sure that I'm not gaining too much fat too fast. So this is really helping me stay on the leaner side as I reverse diet. I need a little bit more help initially coming into this reverse diet to stay on the leaner side. Plus, the appetite control just does it for me because I am such a foodie and I want to eat. Daily cleanse. I told you guys in my June favorites video, this is like my favorite ever. It just keeps me really regular. It's everything flowing through me, if you know what I'm saying. Sorry if it's TMI, but I love this stuff. I also take a probiotic. It's awesome. I don't want to make this into a supplement video, so I'm just gonna breeze through this. L-carnitine, really best for like a leaning phase, or like if you're trying to lean out and lose fat. I like the 1UP one because it's 3,000 milligrams per serving. A lot of the L-carnitine that you find in pill form is only 1,000 milligrams, and it's pretty dang expensive for the good stuff. So that's why I like this one, because it's 3 times the concentration, plus it tastes really good. It's like a liquid that you drink. It's like a little juice shot in the morning. But this is also just to help me stay on the leaner side as I reverse diet out of my caloric deficit. And I feel like this video is going to be very boring because I'm just talking to you guys. So let me try to make it more interesting. What are those? You guys, I'm doing my stretches and I had to show, whoa, look at the vein. So I was going to film this video outside, but look at what is outside right now on my patio furniture. That right there, spider web. Not chill, not freaking chill. Where's Ryan to destroy this thing? I need to expel it. My flowers are looking nice. Quick side note, I held on my Twitter a little poll, who wants to see my favorite exercise playlist, like music playlist to listen to while I lift. So I use an app called 8 Tracks on my phone. So people make playlists and then they upload them here, and they like put keywords on their playlist. So if you search exercise and lifting, all of the playlists that have those 2 keywords will come up. And there's like, they're rated, so the really good playlists will be like gold or platinum, and they will have the most views. So that's what I use. The one that I'm obsessed with right now, that I'm listening to over and over. See how this one says gold and that one says gem? That's just like about popularity, how many times people listen to them and stuff. Run Queen Run, this playlist right here. You can go on 8 Tracks and then look this up. Just type in Run Queen Run. This is like my favorite workout playlist that I've found so far. I've been listening to it for the past like month over and over. It's so good. There's 20 tracks in it. It's so freaking good, so go listen to that. And then as soon as that one finishes, it pulls up another playlist that's similar to it, so it'll just keep playing. But yeah, that's my favorite one so far. Run Queen Run. Go listen to it next time you lift and let me know how you like it. So before I end this vlog, since we're on the topic of music, one of my favorite artists that I've been listening to are Los Lonely Boys. They're like a band. They're not like a DJ, or they don't use electronic music. It's all real instruments played by real people. A lot of their songs are done in Spanish, and I love to cook to it. It's like my favorite music to cook to. I always put it on in the morning when I wake up. They're also great to play like if you're having people over, not for like a party, not like, you know, like a high school, college drinking party. That's not them. If you're having like a laid back event at your house with friends and family, it's a great like artist to play in the background. So there you go. And I am going to edit this video and upload it. I want these episodes to be in real time, so comment your questions on this video below and I'll answer it in the next episode. I'm gonna leave you guys at that and say thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you like my videos. I would love it. Oh, this is gonna be a blooper reel. Redo. Overheating. Whoops.